Please stand by for further details. We return you now to your regularly scheduled program.
Hello to those of you who are feeling called to this reading, in particular, mystery reading number 623. Before getting into this reading, chances are most of the people watching this video are not subscribed, so if you are a reoccurring viewer, you enjoy my work, and you would like to help support the growth of my channel, feel free to do so by hitting that subscribe button down below and ringing the notification bell next to that subscribe button, so that way you don't miss an upload. My current goal is 500 subscribers, so I can have access to offering channel memberships. So if you do subscribe, thank you very much for your support. And now that all of that is out of the way, I would like to start this reading with interpreting the number 623 after I get a drink of my water. Okay, so this is interesting because I accidentally looked at the bottom of the Nightmare Before Christmas tarot deck, and there is the Three of Cups in reverse, and of course 623. There is a 3 in that number, so the number 3 could be significant for you. For me, it can be about healing, growing, expanding, investing into something or someone over a long period of time. The number 623 brings the energies of unconditional love, balance, and all of that I said about the number 3. Healing, growing, gaining wisdom, etc., etc. The Holy Trinity might be significant for someone as well. I'm also picking up on 3 of Swords type of energy, which is connected to the 3 of Cups with the way that I interpret tarot cards. So there is something here that you're being called to heal from that is kind of painful. And the 3 of Cups in reverse really confirms this energy of spending time alone. More time in your own company and less time with other people, or less time with a specific person. Right now, it feels like whoever's watching this needs space to focus on making sure that they're making decisions rooted in what you deserve. So if you do need time to think about a decision or how to move forward with a certain situation, this is your encouragement and confirmation to do that. This 3 of Cups in reverse says silent, learn, grow, that 3 energy, loner, detached, solitude, philosophical. It does feel here that you are meant to be reflecting deeply on something, which is, it could be how you view yourself, how you view the world, how you view a certain relationship with a certain person. It could be anything, so just take it however it resonates. No matter what it is, as the card says, it could be deeply philosophical. Maybe you're thinking deeply about life and death, the unknown, which can be scary to think about depending on how you look at it, especially if you're new to exploring that kind of thing, which could be a reminder here that you don't have to force yourself to go through anything that you're not ready to go through, because you are in control. Interesting, very interesting. I'm going to start this reading by drawing out a card from the Nightmare Before Christmas tarot that I already mentioned earlier, and I have the Ace of Swords in reverse, and it says no motivation, no focus, and lost. So it's very, very clear here. The energy of wisdom is coming through. The number 7 could be significant for you. There could also be something significant here about money or your resources. This Ace of Swords can represent truth, an epiphany, some sort of realization, and that's why I feel like it's important for you to reflect deeply on something, because the universe, your spirit guides, want you to realize something. They want you to see something. That something being the truth. This is a very vague energy, I won't lie. But usually readings in general are guided towards truth. So if you aren't rooted in truth, you are denying yourself the wisdom that you could have to not only provide yourself a stable, safe home life that actually feels like home, but also you will give yourself the power to do more than that, to go beyond survival. I get this like strong, I want to say like imaginary energy, but what I mean is there's strong energy here around someone's imagination. And I just saw 543. You have a strong imagination for a reason. You must be like a big thinker type of person. But also, this doesn't have to resonate for everybody, but it could also be possible that your own ideas overwhelm you so much that you don't know where to start, or you burn yourself out. Your ideas, what you're passionate about, they matter, and they do have purpose. And it's important for you to understand how to express that purpose in a way that is unique to you. Again, the energy of healing is coming through. Healing from a relationship, something that has caused pain, obviously. It doesn't have to be love related. Could be childhood and very deeply rooted. But this healing will definitely offer you more awareness to give you deeper understanding of where you deserve to go in life. I just saw this dog run behind a fence. Maybe you have a loyal soul, but you feel trapped in a world of betrayal, I want to say. Because dog energy, it always reminds me of loyalty. It's childish to me. While cat energy can be more mysterious and intuitive and dark. I guess the way I look at it is, cats kind of feel more connected to the moon, and dogs feel more connected to the sun. Dogs bring more masculine energy, while cats bring more feminine energy. And it's interesting. Maybe animals in general could be significant for you. Maybe you have some spirit animals or past pets that are trying to connect with you or remind you of their presence. But on a metaphorical level, for me, it's about loyalty and intuition. The universe and your spirit guides want you to stay loyal to your intuition, to who you are, who you truly are, that you feel like you have to hide sometimes. The universe wants you to stay true to yourself in that way, because you have a light. We all do. And you shouldn't allow anyone or anything dim that light, because the last thing we need in this world is more darkness. But there's also not meant to be pressure here to be the light. Don't expect yourself to be the light all the time. The darkness isn't totally bad. You can't have the dark without the light. Or the unknown, or curiosity, or a sense of adventure. The darkness is important. But just like too much light can be a bad thing, and it can be blinding, too much darkness can also be a bad thing, and it can make you just as lost and confused as too much optimism. As too much pessimism is just as bad as too much optimism. So it's important for you to find a balance between the two, which that has came through in some readings recently, so that might be a very significant message for you. I just saw a sign about twins or mirroring. This makes me think of the yin and yang symbol, or there could be a set of twins that you could be a twin, or there could be someone in your life, romantic or not, that you feel mirrors you. One second. It's more than just having a lot in common. You could feel, the best way to describe it without getting too woo-woo is it feels like an otherworldly connection, but it still needs to be grounded in reality. Which I'm coming back around again to the idea of having a strong imagination. You could definitely be a daydreamer, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's actually a powerful trait, because I mean, it's what makes someone a visionary. But don't allow yourself to get lost in the daydreams so much that you lose sight of the present moment, where you are now, and you don't frustrate yourself by trying to control time, space, other people. I mean, there's a very, very general message here about being focused on the present. What do you need right now? And I feel like I can answer that for you. What you need is space, and you need to process something painful, so that way you can gain wisdom or awareness that could really, really benefit you in the future, especially when it comes to fulfilling your purpose or what you feel like you're meant to do in this life. And I just saw 111, so there is encouragement there to trust yourself. If you feel this strong sense of purpose and like you were meant to be doing more, especially with that wild imagination, you feel that way for a reason. You are meant to do more, but you got to learn how to get out of your own way first, and how to do things more realistically. There's nothing wrong at all with valuing the good that life has to offer. There's nothing wrong with valuing potential. It's just important that we don't get attached to it. So I do feel someone here could have strong inner child energy here coming through, where your inner child is struggling to accept that life can't be all rain or gumdrops and lollipops all the time. I almost wanted to say raindrops. So there could actually be two different types of inner child here. There could be one that is overly optimistic, very blinded by the light, and one that is overly pessimistic, one that feels very shrouded in the darkness and lives in fear. Whichever one you resonate with, you need to balance out that optimism with grounding yourself, or the pessimism with believing in yourself and learning to trust yourself, and building a strong relationship not only with yourself, but also with the universe, your faith, what you believe in, what you think, what you're passionate about, what you feel. I'm going to wrap up this week reading by drawing out one of these cards from this box, which are cards that I made myself. If you didn't already know, let's see what come through for you. This card actually sums up your energy that I'm picking up on very well. This is the 9 of Wands. Yeah. So in reverse, upright, it says, I want to protect and conserve everything I've gained, but this came out in reverse. And it says, I want success, but this feels too difficult. Give me 1 second here. I do want to talk about the number 9, because I associate the number 9 with purpose and helping the world release what no longer works. And I also associate it with the Hermit card in Tarot. So if you don't know what the Hermit card is, maybe you could look up the meaning if you feel called to, but I interpret that card as, well, I just felt something about healing coming through, but generally I interpret that card as reflection, deep reflection. It's okay to, enjoy your own company, or to learn to enjoy your own company. Maybe you're just uncomfortable being by yourself, which there's a lot you could learn in overcoming this discomfort. I think it could also help you feel more free as well, and less bound by your own mind, by these imaginary fences and bars and cages, if that makes sense. But I want success, but this feels too difficult. Like I said, this is a perfect reflection of your strong imagination, but going about things in a way that isn't exactly as realistic as it should be. And I just saw 444, which is a sign of stability. It can also be a sign that your spirit guides are near, specifically your ancestors. There's something else that it could be interpreted as, but I don't remember. I did just get a vision of the Temperance card though, so I do feel that there is a specific powerful spirit guide present for somebody, or many powerful spirit guides, angels if you resonate with that. Your ancestors are definitely coming through to help you find the grounding that you need to pursue your passions and success in a way that's actually going to work and be lasting. If you're struggling to commit to someone or something, this feels like it's more like something related to something more personal. You could be putting too much on your plate, overwhelming yourself, and it could be hard to slow down because you're just so excited. But I feel like you should save that excitement for the days that are the hardest to stay committed to. Well, passion is important. It's definitely important. Don't let that be your main motivator whenever you have that random bout of inspiration. Personally, what I have learned in my own journey is that having a sense of purpose is it makes it a lot easier to stay committed to something rather than going by how I feel, because your feelings can change. You know, one day you'll be so excited, super motivated, ready to succeed, and other days you'll struggle a little bit and maybe experience some doubts, and you don't want those feelings to affect your actions, because then your doubts start to become reality. So, are you moving in a direction that gives you a sense of purpose, that keeps you motivated even on days that you don't feel motivated, that keeps you focused and gives you a clear sense of direction? Where are you going in life? Do you know? And if you don't know, that makes it even more important for you to spend time alone and reflecting and processing and healing and, going into that hermit mode, as they say.